Welcome to Floating Leaf Tea Podcast. I'm Huan.
And I'm Noah. I'm feeling very buttery and smooth today. I have my new favorite piece of paper, my new favorite note of all time to look at while I'm recording the podcast. It's from our wonderful new fan, Sam.
Yeah.
It says, Noah should be a voice actor. His voice is so buttery and smooth.
But
nothing. I'm feeling good.
Okay, I'll let you have your glory for a couple of days. And I will bring you back from the clouds. But seriously, what a nice day. Weather is beautiful.
The sun is beating into Floating Leaves Tea. I can feel the warmth on my skin.
Okay, that's too much. I don't know what to say, man.
It's true though. It does feel really good.
You gotta leave me something to talk about. I don't know how to rhyme those things.
And we're drinking some delectable, wonderful, delicious High Mountain Oolong.
Okay, let's talk like that for the whole freaking hour. Millennial? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, cool. So today we are going to introduce you our one of our new, I almost say last, but I'm not sure what is my last actually. Our new high mountain tea lineup of the year, and it's really yummy. It's really yummy. It's produced in a place called Huan, Shan, and just like probably I would say most of you, I heard of this Shan for the first time. And looks like it's actually not a Shan by itself. It's Huan means surrounded. So it's surrounded by...
Can Huan also mean ring?
Yes.
Like a ring?
Yeah.
Like a finger ring, like a ring on your
yes.
finger?
Yeah. 那个就变成
Or a ring road.
Yeah, ring
a
road.
A road
yeah.
that goes in a ring around the city.
圆环. Yeah. True. So what was I saying?
You're saying the shape of the mountain.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's pretty high up there though, and then it's surrounded by really nice, wonderful mountains. So it's kind of like a basin in the mountain actually. It's a mountain basin. And a tribe called Taiya, I think it's Taiya tribe, settled down there. And the name was actually got named in the Japanese occupation era, I believe. And roughly, I think right now around 300 households there only. Supposed to be, the photos that I look at is like beautiful. So maybe if the tea is produced from there, people actually don't call it Huan Shan then. People will call it, hey, guess what? People will call it Lisan tea. So if you like Lisan tea, this is I would say it's considered to be Lisan tea. It's actually right at the tip point from Lisan tea to go into a different province called Yilan. And this location is in Taichung. Yeah. So wonderful to look at maps because I'm seriously not. I love geography and I don't look at maps somehow. And so I actually don't know, like even like Taiwan, all the little towns and who connect with where and who is where, kind of stuff. I have no idea. So so today I actually look at a map and it was wonderful. So, oh wow. These two places connect? Wow.
And then Huan Shan is right there too.
Yeah, Huan Shan is actually right there too. So like Xueshan, Lishan, and Huan Shan is all right there. Huan Shan too. So it can be like one actually. Cool. And this is one of the really exciting teas that we got from this year. Really limited quantity. This one is also a zhao yan bug Bitten tea. So when in Taiwan, when a tea is called zhao yan, it's not just any kind of bug. It's that famous tea jessits, 小绿叶蝉 in Taiwan in Chinese language. That specific aphids have visited the plants and and visited the plants and cause a wonderful flavor response. And so let's drink this one. This is actually a spring tea then. I think it's really rare for a winter tea to have the tea juices to come out, by the way. I think the other bugs, when it's like organic teas, you will also sense like a fruity and honey sweetness. But only this type of bugs, tea juice, will cause a really intense amount of like honey response.
Honey sweetness.
Yeah. Oh, I almost like brew the tea, but I just opened the lid of my teapot and just a big smell is just coming out of the teapot.
Yeah.
It's really wonderfully sweet.
So last episode we talked about different flavor notes for, like I was saying that the Alisan, this new special Alisan, and the Lishan, all the High Mountain Oolongs actually have a really similar flavor profile, right? Some have more notes of citrus, some have more notes of flowers, but they're all kind of like a different amalgamation of the same notes.
Sure. Yes.
But when they're bug bitten, the notes are really different actually.
Yes.
The scent that I'm getting is really rich.
Yeah.
And juicy feeling.
Yeah.
Like
and there's honey. And then if there's a citrus, I would say it's more like low key, like low tone, more like related to what is it, pomelo.
Pomelo, yeah.
Yeah, pomelo, rather than like your lemon flower, lemon skin, that type of a citrus, that high, really high pitch kind of a citrus.
Yeah, the tones are lower.
Yeah, this is much lower, lower than oranges, I would say.
Yeah, lower.
Yeah.
Oh, it smells really good.
I think it will be once again really hard, just like our Alisan, new Alisan, new Lisan, and including this new Huan Shan, Zhaoyan, Bitten, High Mountain Oolong. It will take us a while to put it on the website. It's really good. So our response side, it's really good, and then we don't know how to describe it. And so maybe on our website we'll just say, it's really good, buy some. So I mean let me see. I will try a little bit though. I'm really not good with this, but I will try. Why not? So the surface scent on the tea broth is, I hope in this episode you guys also notice a very specific word. My pronunciation changed. Okay, cool. Okay, I will just leave it right there. I'm quite excited about that. Okay. The surface smell. Yeah. Fruit skin.
Fruit skin?
Fruit skin mixed with honey. And I'm going to call out that word that I like to use on High Mountain Oolong. Cream. That sounds like a cocktail. Cocktail. My Christmas cocktail. Drink is right here. Alcohol is overrated. Seriously, you can. Okay, I'm going to do my best. I'm going to actually not even describe what it tastes like. I'm going to describe what it feels like. Okay, on the actual body feeling, it's really creamy in the mouth, and it just glides down into my body, and it send another. Maybe the scent connect. Actually, the scent connect with the tea broth, and then it just sends some energy both into my physical body and into my head. I think the scent stay in the head a lot. Wow. We gave our friend Steve, shout out to Steve.
What's up, Steve?
A small sample of this tea, and I think he described it spectacular. I'm going to just borrow his word then.
I would like to taste the next infusion. I think it's going to open up a lot.
Oh my God, so creamy. Do you think this is creamy or buttery? I always ask that.
I don't know.
I always ask no at this question.
You just poured out the second infusion. Joey just poured out the second infusion. And I'm still feeling the aftertaste of the first infusion. It feels really good.
It feels, right?
It feels, yeah.
It
It's
feels
it's
really
a feel
good.
aftertaste.
Seriously, it's like in my head, it's in my body.
Yeah.
It's in my mouth. Like these 3 points, like
Very connected, yeah.
just connected.
Yeah.
And the way the broth hit the mouth and then go into the body. Yes, Steve, spectacular. I don't even know how to describe that kind of softness and just glides down into the body. Spectacular tea. I think this tea is so special. It's also because actually our teacher, Mr. Shan, lightly touched it up in November 2020.
With a charcoal fire. He
Yeah.
roasted it
And
a little tiny bit.
just tiny little bit. You can hardly, like, for those of you who say, oh, I don't like roasted tea, you can taste it.
Yeah, it doesn't taste roasted.
Yeah, but he will line up the tea. Yes, I just have to use that word spectacular again. Wow. Really focus on the smell right
Just
now.
smelling I don't know what to say of what the notes taste like,
Mm-hmm.
but smelling that specific honey note that we already described, it's almost like it's blowing up like a balloon now. It's like it's expanding now.
Yeah, and
It
for
feels juicy and like the texture of it is really, really
me, well,
rich.
yeah, and for me, just that there's a focal point. It's
Focal
so
point.
yeah,
It's
it's
focused.
so focused. Yeah, and it's so much into the head right now. Not in a bad way though. Some tea that when you go to my head, it's not in a nice way. This is a nice going into head tea.
Wow.
Yeah, for those of you who actually eat animal fat, like pork belly, for example, and it's like well cooked pork belly, just like that kind of softness without the grease. It's I think this tea, texture wise, feels like a good I can't speak anymore because I'm like so blown away by the tea or something. A good pork belly.
Well, it's the softness of it, and it's the plumpness of it.
Yeah.
Right? The plumpness is there of like a really well cooked, wobbly pork belly fat.
And how it connects into the body, how the broth connects into the body, how the broth in the mouth connect into the scent in the brain. It's just beautifully connected.
That's what
together.
makes it kind of hard to describe. Is it's a full body tea. Mm-hmm. It's hard to break it down and describe a certain part of it.
Yeah.
Because it's just like one movement.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think if we just like describe, it tastes like pomelo and it tastes like honey. Sure. I think it's spectacular, but what? Not spectacular. I think what people can imagine, oh, it tastes good. But what is so special about this tea then? It's actually physical and like its texture
and the texture is
actually
incredible.
really special. Yeah.
Even just from smelling the top of the broth. When I have the cup full of tea, smell the top of the broth, you can smell the really clearly defined texture of the scent. It's really fat, you know? It's like fat and rich.
And the empty cup have some scent right now. It's once again really focused scent. And it's precise and pretty. Wow. Now, I'm actually thinking, do they have more of this tea? Should I buy more?
If they have more,
If
maybe.
they have more,
Maybe, yeah.
I'm gonna contact them today.
Dang, yeah, this is really good.
Right? And I think you will keep, right?
I think so. I mean,
Since it's more,
it's been touched up.
yeah, it's 照颜 and touch up.
Yeah.
Showen's tea hoarding bug is ticking again.
You know, it reminds me a tiny little bit of the Taman oolongs, the Haiman oolongs. We actually I've never had them on the site. I don't think we've recorded them on the podcast, but the oolongs from the Lalashan farmers' plot of land, they're not bug bitten. I mean, they're probably bug bitten, but
Yeah,
not by
bug-
this.
yeah.
They're not jiaoyan. They're not bitten by this particular bug.
Yeah. All sorts of bugs there.
Yeah, but it's Haiman oolong, but it has a really rich, robust. Robust isn't the right word. Really rich, fat kind of feeling. Like the texture is really juicy,
Yeah.
but at the same time it's a light tea, and
Yeah.
it doesn't feel like a dark tea. It doesn't feel like an Oriental Beauty or something like that.
Yeah.
It is light. It has floral notes in there, but it's at the same time, just I don't really know how to say it other than rich and really, really delicious and satisfying. It doesn't feel as dainty maybe as for example, the Shan that we drank on the podcast last week. Really beautiful tea, but that one's more dainty, and the notes are more delicate.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Right, and this one's more, or the Shan, you said it's like seeing it through a veil. It's like delicate in a way.
It's pretty in a very different way.
Yeah, and this one feels more. Yeah, I don't know. It's just really good.
Yeah, you guys should try it. We're going to launch just a limited quantity of samplers of these teas, so that you guys have a chance to taste it, and we'll do one live session to taste the teas with you guys. I think it'll be really fun, and see if I go crazy on the live session too. That'll be fun. Now the scent on the third infusion, I think, is rising up a little bit more, and the tea broth continue to have that really exquisite but yet big, soft feature, and you can actually almost if you watch it enough, you will watch it. Because I hold the tea broth in the mouth for like 2 seconds, but the body is like waiting for it already. It's a really interesting feeling. Beautiful tea. Okay,
yeah.
I'm gonna buy more if they have it.
Okay, cool.
I hope they have
Sounds
it.
good to me. Okay, so how many times have we drank this tea? This is probably only the third or fourth time, right?
Time, maybe. Well, when I don't know how many times we tried the sample, and I mean, like, even first time when I brew it, I was at home alone, and I was just like brewing the tea, doing some Tai Chi, and I was not even like, embarrassingly to say, I was not even very focused to brew the tea, and it just showed. I said, "Dang, this is a good tea." This is a good tea. And then I brew one infusion, walk away, do some other things, come back. Dang, it's still a good tea. And then I'll go away and then like come back to it. And that's why the next day I was very excited to want to brew it to you.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, we got called up work here, and I was like, I need to brew you the tea, but we couldn't sit down, so I brew you the tea. I said, see, it's good tea, huh? It's good tea.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I was doing some work on the internet or something, and you're like, hey, try this.
Yeah.
Give me a cup.
Yeah, and it was just like, I'm not encouraging you guys to not focusedly brew the tea, because I think the tea deserve you to be here for them. But some of the teas will just show up no matter what. And this tea, it will do that. And when you focus, this tea is actually really strong on the physical energy. It's sending tinglings to my body. It just feels wonderful. And I would say the aftertaste is also more physical oriented, like the thing in my head, the scent in my head.
Yeah, the aftertaste is definitely more physical, because I
wouldn't go away.
The first infusion already, I was feeling like, after we finished it, I was like, no, there's like, you feel it in the mouth, of course, because it's a good tea. But really, where I'm noticing the after effects of the tea is in my whole body.
Yeah,
head too, like head. not just in like my abdomen, for example, like whole body, like my head, my mouth,
salivating,
tongue, throat, chest, stomach, arms, even actually. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. I'm not saying that like you should buy some and then expect to be like super high off this tea by your body sensation is so good or something. The flavor, the texture in the mouth, the scent already, without like trying to go too crazy with all those other things, is already
quite
really amazing.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. How many infusions is this one?
I think this is the fourth infusion.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Oh, yeah, because the third one was very focused on the scent.
Yeah.
Oh, going up.
I'm actually having a hard time focusing on talking because it's really, really overwhelmingly good. You're right. Like the first time that we drank it, the first time that you brewed it for me, the first time that I drank it, second time that you drank it, I was just sitting there working on the internet and take a sip and say, wow, this is really good. I can't imagine what it would be like if we're like actually having a session with it.
Yeah, right?
And now this is really the first time that we've had a really focused session.
Yeah.
With this tea actually. And it's there's a lot of layers in there.
Yeah. And I can imagine if we have to we will do a session actually not talking that much.
Really, really focused. Yeah.
That'd be really good. Yeah.
With charcoal.
Oh.
Brew the tea with charcoal.
Oh, dang. So exciting. Oh my goodness. We just took a few sips of the tea and we just sat there and looking at each other, shaking our head in a nice way.
Like, woo!
And I don't think I don't think we need to describe more of this tea. I would just I would just send the image into your head. We both just sat there, back against the chair, and shake our head unbelievably. And I couldn't stop laughing. That's how good this tea is. Wow. Oh, and when we list the Li Shan tea and this Huan Shan tea, you will see that the price is gonna be higher than the usual high mountain oolongs that we carry in the past. But at the same time, I will feel like the price is still very good because you actually don't need to put a lot of these leaves. I would say less than what I usually put. Because yesterday, I think for Li Shan tea, I put the regular amount of what I put in the past to brew a high mountain oolong, and it's super strong, and creamy.
It was still really good, but it was a little on the too strong side. Yeah.
So
I thought it showed up better when you brewed it the day before on the
just
podcast.
on the lighter side, right? Just like I would say, put in like 60% of the quantity of what you usually do for your high mountain oolong.
So what you said, which I thought was a really good way to think about it for me, was you usually with our standard high mountain oolongs, when you're brewing those teas, you put a full layer.
Yeah, I put a whole layer of dry leaves in the bottom of my teapot.
And then this one, I looked at the bottom you showed me. It's just like there's some gaps. It's just like it's like you said, 60% of the bottom covered.
So if you look at it this way, then when I look at it this way, I say, is this tea more expensive then? I think by the whole volume, they say that you buy 4 ounce or 2 ounce, yes. But by the way you brew the tea, I would say maybe equal pricing.
And it goes for longer too.
Yeah.
Like it's still really full. It's still really full flavor at 5 or 6 infusions. Because I think we drank it for 6 infusions, Li Shan.
It was really strong.
It was still, yeah, very rich. Keep the heat up though. I think with these teas, it's really important to keep the heat up.
Yeah, use a full amount of heat, okay? Use full amount of heat, and let the tea has a chance to bloom, to fully bloom.
You know, there's a phenomenon that I've heard people talk about before. The tea tastes burnt.
Yeah.
And the way I think about that is I think I know what they're talking about. The tea tastes mun. It's like it got stuck in the pot with the lid on too long.
Yeah.
But the temperature actually went down. It's just like when you have some cooked vegetables and you put the lid on for too long and they start to have that stinky smell of like overcooked, but it's not necessarily because the temperature's too hot. But if you use full boiling water and then brew it relatively quickly, or alternatively, like you do, you put the tea pot back over the heat of the stove to keep the pot really hot. That flavor doesn't show up, but you get the richness and the full aroma of the tea throughout like 5 or 6 really, really substantial infusions.
Yes. Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
I love this tea. I'm gonna buy more today. If they have the tea. If not, I'll buy something else. So exciting.
That texture and the scent is what's really grabbing my attention right now.
Like fat.
Like fat, yeah.
Fat texture on the scent. For me, is that today I'm more like seeing there's a point, there's a dot in the scent, and I really
there's like a really clear focus to it.
I am really like super tune in with that phenomenon today. And I would say the second point will be in the mouth. It's like super fatty in a not greasy way, well executed way, well cooked. And third one will be how it actually from the mouth, how it move into the body. Phenomenal experience, like really good experience. Like it makes me just laugh for no reason because I'm so happy.
It's really connected.
Yeah, it's really connected.
Really well connected.
And afterwards, then the physical feeling is so there. It's so there and lasts really long on the aftertaste. Really good tea. And we brew it fire infusion solid. It doesn't die down. Because with some of the high mountain oolongs, I would say it will start to really decline on the way that I brew it. It would really start to decline on the fourth infusion.
Yeah.
Like there's a really big change in the texture, flavor, and the scent. And this one just like it just continue to be there. The energy continue to be there. It feels really good. Yeah. Feels strong though. Feels like strong, but
tea,
not in a really like
not like a mujate guanin.
Yeah, it's
like,
too strong. I can
or dongding. It doesn't feel like those.
Yeah, I can't handle this. After all, it's a high mountain oolong and lightly oxidized. Those kind of style teas, I would say I keep going back to the word beauty to it. There's that fine sense. There's that intricate, fine, soft, complex beauty on a lot of presentations. Even though it's strong, it's beautiful. Not like dongding is strong and it's a good grumpy man.
Yeah, good dongding is good, but it is a little on the grumpy side.
Yeah. And then a traditional style of tie guanyin. Those notes, I wouldn't use the word like maybe like feminine style of beauty to that tea. It's for me, it's more like a really strong, solid old man that have a really strong practice and that person
really grounded,
right?
Yeah.
And it's really strong though. You don't even need to get like, if you say, I want to fight you, he will stare you down
without even changing his expression, right?
Yeah, it will stare you down. And then dongding is like, yeah, sure, come and fight me then, you dumbass.
Ow. Ow. Sorry. But yeah, Haiman oolong is more, like you said, more beautiful, more pretty.
Yeah.
But this one feels, whereas, for example, the other Haiman oolongs can be very, very beautiful, and maybe on the young side, right? They feel like young and beautiful.
Yeah.
And this one feels more like there's a practice of some sort going on.
Yeah.
Like it's grounded in a different kind of way.
Yeah. True. I agree with you. And when I look at tea that way, tea is endless possibilities. Endless possibilities. Almost like when you meet people, it's different personalities. Meet new people, meet your old friends. Just like that. You can discover more things about your old friends. I said, what? You like that? Oh, okay. Wow, it's one new thing I know about you. Or you meet new friends. Oh, so exciting, right? Yeah. So, tea's like that to me. Yeah. And I will say what the perfect tea to do today, because it will be our last tea podcast session for 2020.
Yeah. This is the real last podcast of the year.
And what a spectacular tea to end the year. And I hope this will be the tea that something like this to open our 2021. I have hope. I have a lot of hope for 2021. I think it's going to be very good, very exciting and good. And I am very looking forward to be on 2021 with all of you guys out there. Yeah. What else? Maybe do a little bit announcement. We will be the shop, internet shop, curbside pickup will be closed from Christmas Day.
When this is coming out, it'll be the last day of when the shop is closed. This is going to come out on the 28th, I believe.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah. So
anyway, I'll still do the announcement.
just what's going on. We're recording this podcast a little early, so we don't have to record a podcast on our 4-day break, which is from the 25th to the 28th. So if you hear this and you're like, I got to get down to the shop and buy some right away, wait until the 29th, please. Thank you.
And I'm really looking forward to the 4-day break. Many of you guys are so sweet. Send us notes and send us special treats, books, treats, tea for us to enjoy during the break. I am gonna just sit by my Christmas tree and do all the things and taking a nap all together. All together. What else? I think that's it. As I said, hopefully the sampler will be on soon. And then we will do a live session on High Mountain Tea.
5 different High Mountain oolongs, right? 5 different High Mountain oolongs. That's crazy. But
Yeah.
we're going to do the session on the 14th, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah,
14th.
I think so. It's like the second Thursday in
The second Thursday.
2021.
Yeah, 2021. And there will be the 2 live sessions on 2021 in January.
Cool.
For people. So exciting. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Noah.
Yeah, thank you.
For working so hard.
Thank you for working so hard.
For in the year of 2020. What a year.
Yeah. and thank you everyone for supporting us. And it's actually really exciting to be able to carry teas like this now.
Yes.
I can't imagine even a year ago being able to feel like really confident to carry tea like this and share it with people. But we have a lot of fansi fans out there now.
Yeah,
more and more.
You guys can learn this word because I learned this word first time I would say 5 years ago in Mr. Zhan's store. And he just said, well, you just need to create your 粉丝. And I said, what?
What is 粉丝? It sounds like glass noodles.
Yeah.
It's the same word.
Like the noodles. I have to, what kind of noodles? And then he's like, 粉丝, people who follow you and like you. I said, oh, fans. Oh, fans, 粉丝. That's new Chinese words. How cool. So thank you for all my 粉丝 out there. I love you so much. And thank you for your support to enable me to pursue this beautiful journey that I'm on and to walk this beautiful journey with all of you. Please stay safe, be joyful, and of course, drink a lot of tea.
See you in 2021.
Wow. Yes. See you in 2021. Happy holidays.
Bye-bye.
Bye.